Have you ever wondered why the American flag looks the way it does? This vibrant emblem is a meticulously designed symbol representing unity, history, and values. Each stripe, star, and color unravels a unique story about the United States. So, buckle up and stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of the American flag. The first thing you might notice on the American flag are the 50 stars. But what do they symbolize? Let's take a closer look. Each of the 50 stars you see on the American flag represents one of the 50 states that form the United States of America. From the vast expanse of Alaska to the tropical paradise of Hawaii, each state, with its unique history, culture, and identity, is symbolized by a white star on a blue field. This field, known as the Union, is a symbol of the unity of these states. However, the flag hasn't always had 50 stars. It evolved over time, much like the country itself. When the first flag was adopted in June of 1777, it bore 13 stars, arranged in a circle. These represented the original 13 colonies that declared independence from British rule. As new territories were admitted into the Union as states, new stars were added to the flag. This process continued until July 4, 1960, when the last star, representing Hawaii, was added. Since then, the flag has remained unchanged with 50 stars. Each star, regardless of when it was added, is equal in size and prominence. This symbolizes the equal footing of all states in the Union, regardless of their size, population, or the time they joined. But these stars represent more than just the individual states. They symbolize the shared destiny of these states, the collective strength in their unity. The American flag, with its 50 stars, serves as a constant reminder that while each state has its own identity, they are all part of a unified nation, bound by a shared history and common values. And so, each time the flag is raised, each time it flutters in the wind, it tells a story. A story of 50 states, each represented by a star, coming together to form a unified nation. It's a story of unity in diversity, of shared history and common destiny. Each star on the flag, therefore, symbolizes unity and the shared destiny of the states. Now, let's turn our attention to the 13 stripes. What do they represent? The American flag, affectionately known as the Star-Spangled Banner, is a tapestry of symbols, each with its own story to tell. Of these, the 13 alternating red and white stripes are particularly significant. They represent the original 13 colonies that declared independence from Great Britain in 1776, marking the genesis of the United States as we know it today. These original 13 colonies were a diverse group, each with its own unique identity and history. Nevertheless, they shared a common desire for self-governance and freedom from British rule. The red and white stripes on the flag symbolize this unity in diversity, reminding us that despite our differences, we are all part of one great nation. Starting from the top, the stripes alternate between red and white, with the first and last stripes being red. This pattern is not arbitrary. The red stripes symbolize hardiness and valor, representing the courage and resilience of the colonists in their struggle for independence. The white stripes, on the other hand, represent purity and innocence, symbolizing the hope and idealism that fueled their quest for a new, free society. The 13 colonies included Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts Bay, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, and Rhode Island and Providence plantations. These were the seedlings from which the mighty oak of the United States grew. The stripes, then, are like a history book, chronicling the early chapters of the American story. They remind us of our humble beginnings, the struggles we overcame, and the principles we hold dear. They remind us that unity is our strength, that diversity is our treasure, and that freedom is our birthright. So the next time you see the American flag fluttering in the wind, take a moment to reflect on its stripes. Remember the 13 colonies and the brave men and women who dared to dream of a better future. Let the stripes inspire you, to cherish the freedoms we enjoy today and to strive for a more perfect union. The stripes, then, are a reminder of the nation's origins, a tribute to the original 13 colonies. Last but not least, the colors of the flag, red, white, and blue. Ever wondered what they stand for? Let's dive in. Each color on the American flag has a distinct meaning, a symbol of the values that America cherishes. The red in the flag stands for hardiness and valor. It's the color of courage, representing the bravery and determination of the American people. Then there's white. White signifies purity and innocence. This color mirrors the aspiration of the nation to uphold truth, integrity, and the innocence of its ideals. Finally, the blue. Blue isn't just a random choice. It symbolizes vigilance, perseverance, and justice. It's a reminder of the nation's commitment to justice for all and the continuous vigilance and perseverance required to uphold it. So, the next time you see the American flag, remember, the colors aren't just there for aesthetic appeal. They embody the values the nation holds dear. These colors, then, aren't just for aesthetic purposes. They embody the values that the nation holds dear. Now that we've learned about the symbols on the American flag, it's time for a little quiz. Let's see how much you remember from our journey. True or false? The American flag has 50 stripes. If you said false, you're correct. The flag has 13 red and white stripes, representing the original 13 colonies. Next, what does the color blue symbolize on the flag? That's right, the blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Now how about the stars? What do they represent? Yes, the 50 white stars stand for the 50 states of the US. And finally, what is our national anthem? It's the Star-Spangled Banner indeed. You're doing great. Remember, the more you learn about the American flag, the more you appreciate its rich symbolism and history. Thanks for joining us on this journey of discovery. Remember, every flag tells a story, and the American flag is no exception.